Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Emma English Talks. I'm Emma, and I'm so happy you're here today. What a lovely morning today. The air.
Hi, Emma, and hello, everyone. It's always great to be back. I know exactly what you mean. When the weather is nice, I feel happier right away.
That is the perfect time to greet your neighbor. You do not need a long conversation. A simple good morning and a friendly smile.
I like that because it sounds easy. Sometimes I worry about saying the right thing, but a short greeting feels natural.
Exactly. You can also say nice day today or I hope you have a great day. These small expressions are simple, warm, and very common in everyday.
Let me practice. Good morning, Emma. Nice day today. I hope you have a great day. Wow, that sounds friendly, and it only takes a few.
Perfect, Jack. Most daily conversations begin with small, kind words like these. They may seem simple, but they help people.
I really like that idea. 3 or 4 seconds of friendly conversation can change someone's mood, and it can make the whole neighborhood.
And the best part is that your neighbor remembers you. The next morning, they may smile and say hello first, and that small moment feels.
I really like that. A few friendly words today can make tomorrow feel warmer. Okay, I greeted my neighbor. What happens next in our day?
Now you stop at a coffee shop. You walk inside, see the person behind the counter, and suddenly feel a little nervous.
That sounds exactly like me. I always worry that I might use the wrong words or speak too slowly, and then everyone will be waiting.
Do not worry, Jack. The staff help customers all day long, so they are very patient. Just say, "Hi, can I have a coffee, please?" And
That sounds much easier than I expected. A simple greeting, a polite request, and a smile are enough to.
exactly. Then they may ask, "What size would you like?" Or "For here or to go?" These are common questions you hear in coffee shops.
Let me try. Hi, can I have a medium coffee, please? To go, please. No, thank you. That is all. Wow, that actually feels.
See? You did great. With just a few simple phrases, you can order food, drink, or snacks almost anywhere.
That makes me feel much more confident. Now I have my coffee. I arrive at the bus stop, and suddenly I realize I am not sure which.
That happens to everyone. If you need help, start with the magic words, "Excuse me." It sounds polite and shows that you are at.
Okay, let me practice. Excuse me. Does this bus go to the city center? That feels friendly, respectful, and.
And most strangers will answer kindly. They might say, "Yes, this bus goes there." Or "No, you need a different bus."
I like that because it is easy to remember. A polite question, a polite thank you, and suddenly talking to a stranger feels much.
Exactly. Most people are happy to help when you are respectful. You started with "Excuse me," asked clearly.
That makes me feel more confident already. Now I have taken the bus, arrived at work, put down my bag, and I see one of my colleagues.
Right. A colleague or coworker is simply someone you work with. When you meet them in the morning, people often make small talk before.
I hear that phrase all the time, but I never knew exactly what it meant. Small talk sounds important, yet it also seems very simple and relaxed.
That is because small talk is not about serious topics. People chat about their weekend, the weather, food, movies, or anything.
So instead of talking about reports and meetings, I can ask, how was your weekend? And start a comfortable.
Exactly. For example, I might say, "Good morning, Jack. How was your weekend?" Then you can share a short story about.
I would say, it was great. I went to a nearby park, sat under a tree, and spent some time reading a really interesting book.
That sounds lovely. Then I might ask another question, and soon we are having a natural conversation instead of just exchanging.
And after answering, I should ask the same question back. How about you? Keeps the conversation going and shows I am interested.
Perfect. Maybe I tell you that I tried a new recipe at home, and then you ask what I cooked. That is how small talk grows naturally.
I see now. We are not discussing anything difficult. We are simply sharing little moments from our lives and getting to know each other better.
Exactly, Jack. Small talk helps people feel comfortable, connected, and welcome. It creates a friendly atmosphere that can make the whole.
I really enjoy that idea. A simple chat about weekends, books, food, or sunny weather can turn ordinary colleagues into good friends.
Now it is lunchtime, Jack, and you walk with a colleague to a small restaurant near the office. This is everyone's favorite break in the middle of a busy day.
I completely agree. Lunch is the perfect time to relax, enjoy good food, and have a friendly conversation before returning to work.
When the waiter comes to your table, you can use the same simple pattern you learned earlier. Just say, "Can I have the
That makes things easy because I do not need new grammar. I can simply change the food name and use the same polite sentence every time.
Exactly. And if you are unsure what to order, there is one very useful question you can ask.
I like that expression because local people usually know the best dishes. It is an easy way to try something new without feeling confused.
Then the waiter might say, "The soup is very popular today." And you can answer, "That sounds great. I'll have that, please."
Simple, clear, and friendly. A few short sentences are enough to order a complete meal, enjoy lunch, and feel comfortable speaking English.
After lunch, you head back toward the office and suddenly notice a familiar face walking on the other side of the street.
Oh, that is always exciting. My first reaction would be surprise because I was not expecting to see someone I have not met in months.
A natural thing to say is, "Oh, hi, I can't believe it." Then you can smile and add, "Long time no see," which people.
I love that phrase. It sounds warm, friendly, and natural, and it instantly shows that you are happy to see the person again.
After that, ask, "How have you been?" Because you want to know about everything that has happened since the last.
That feels different from "How are you?" because I am asking about weeks or months of life, not just how someone feels.
Exactly. Then you can share a little news, listen to their story, and finish by saying, "We should catch up soon."
I really like that. 3 simple phrases can reopen a friendship, create a new plan, and make an ordinary afternoon feel special and memorable.
Sometimes we think shopping is silent, but that is not always true. If you cannot find something, simply say,
That sounds very useful because I often spend 10 minutes searching for one thing. Asking politely is much faster and a lot less stressful.
"Exactly." The employee might say, "They are in aisle 3 on the left," and then you can smile, say thank you, and
I like how the same polite expressions keep appearing all day. Excuse me, please, and thank you seem to work almost every.
they really do. Even at the checkout, someone may ask, "Do you need a bag?" And all you have to do is answer, "Yes, please," or "No."
That is another short conversation completed successfully. It is amazing how many chances we have to practice English during an ordinary.
Now the day is almost over. You walk home, enjoy the cool evening air, and see the same neighbor you greeted earlier.
That feels nice because the day comes full circle. I can smile and say, "Good evening. How was your day?" Just like a friendly neighbor would.
Exactly. Your day began with a greeting and ends with another greeting. Those small moments help build.
When I think about it, I spoke with a neighbor, a barista, a stranger, a colleague, a waiter, an old friend, and a store employee.
That is a lot of conversations for one day, and none of them required difficult vocabulary. They were short.
And that is what makes me feel confident. Real English is not only found in books, it lives in everyday moments with real people.
Exactly, Jack. Every greeting, every question, every thank you, and every friendly chat helps you.
So next time I go outside, I will start with one simple conversation. One small step can become a big improvement over time.
Let us review our day. We greeted a neighbor, ordered coffee, asked a stranger for help, chatted with a colleague.
Then we met an old friend, asked for help in a supermarket, greeted our neighbor again, and learned that English grows one conversation at a time.
Before we finish today, let's quickly review some important words we learned. These words are simple, useful.
Great idea, Emma. Repeating new words helps me remember them better, and I always feel more confident when I hear them several times.
First, we learned the word neighbor. A neighbor is someone who lives near your home, maybe next door or.
That is an easy one to remember because I see my neighbors almost every day, and now I know how to greet them in English too.
Next is stranger. A stranger is a person you do not know. Sometimes strangers can help.
I used to feel nervous about talking to strangers, but today I learned that most people are friendly when you begin with, "Excuse me."
Another useful word is colleague. A colleague or co-worker is someone you work with and often chat with during the day.
I like that word because we practice small talk, and now I know how to start simple conversations with colleagues at work.
We also learn the verb greet, which means to say hello to someone warmly and politely when you first meet them.
And finally, we learned catch up, which means meeting someone after a long time and sharing news, stories, and life updates together.
Excellent, Jack. You remembered everything. We covered many real-life situations today, from morning greetings to
I learned so much, and the best part is that every example felt natural, useful, and easy enough to use in daily life.
That brings us to the end of today's episode of Emma English Talks. Thank you so much for spending part of your day learning.
Yes, thank you, everyone. We always enjoy these conversations, and we hope they help you feel more comfortable speaking English every day.
If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe to Emma English Talks, leave a like, and share it with friends or family who.
And before you go, we have a question for you. Who did you talk to today? And what interesting things did you talk about together?
Write your answer in the comments. Because we love reading your stories, and your experiences may inspire.
Take care, keep practicing, keep smiling, and remember that every small conversation makes your English stronger.